Heretic Valley, and as we were as we were basically kind of after we left the realm or the little safety of Leo of the Sphinx of Leo Khan, um, and we basically collected our camels and went back out into the desert, um, and we were essentially getting ready for the night. We heard, or the next or the next day, we heard a strange roaring sounds and from out of that darkness came some pretty hefty looking blue dragonborn, or would it be more accurate to say they were half dragons, Mr. DM?
Yeah, they were like a little bulkier than Dragonborn, regular old Dragonborn.
Okay, yes, all right. And we were thinking, and every one of us were thinking, okay, this is no problem. We faced challenges before and everything like this, because I know in game terms we level up, and we're thinking, okay, this will be a cake and walk in the park. No, because by the end of because as the battle was going on, first we had our cleric Pyre was knocked down, and then our resident Genasi Outerficer Tajawalo was also knocked down and died. And for those who are keeping track, yes, our player Alex has now had 2 characters die in this campaign. So
Cal died like 4
there's
times.
that.
It was fine.
Cal died, yeah, right. But yeah, I'm just saying that this is now kind of
died.
Yeah.
Died. Almost
yes,
had another
but
one.
I think yes. And so at this point, only Johan and Morgan were still up to the count, and even they were kind of getting a little bit worse for wear. But fortunately, Pyre was able to be get right back up, and we managed to defeat our party managed to defeat the half dragons, but Tajawala was definitely dead. And we only had about.
He was pining for the fjords.
Yeah, yes, and we only had about 20 seconds or so to revive him, and we're thinking, okay,
technically you have a full minute.
Full minute, yes,
but combat, so
yeah. That's so true. Well, in our desperation, Morgan has like, hey, I've got a diamond right here. And handed it over to Pyre to basically perform the resurrection ritual. Little did they know that the diamonds had a previously trapped soul inside them, because these things.
I mean, we did know. That's why Morgan kept it.
Oh, we did know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying little. Well, okay, all right.
Little did we know the effect.
Well, we didn't know, but Morgan knew, but didn't care. But in any case,
true.
So. And as Tajawala was going off into the great beyond, we managed to meet his soulmate. He suddenly gets violently sucked back into his body, which, to his surprise, already had somebody residing in there who was essentially, very angry, like, "What are you doing here? This is mine," and everything. And because of that interesting commingling of souls, Tajawala's alignment has changed.
Yes. Something the rest of the party is not really aware of yet.
Right. Yeah. So in case if you keep track, this is now the first time we've had one of our party members who has started off as a goody two shoes now become psychotically evil. So there's
psychotically evil. Chaotic evil doesn't mean you're crazy, or
okay.
It just means that you're like full tilt greedy, and really all you care about is yourself.
Okay.
And you're willing to do whatever it is that you need to do to
just about anything. Yeah. You don't subscribe to any kind of like the rules or anything like that. So.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's so. And at that point, in fact, when Tajawala woke up and was, I could have been there. He started to try to strangle Pyre, with his bare hands. Fortunately, we were able to kind of get him off there and made him seemingly calm down to his senses. Although he's like, "Oh well, I'm going to go off alone and basically work on my machined heart." And he's like, "I'm like, I'm sure there's nothing wrong here." And we were like, "Oh, I'm sure there's nothing wrong here. He's just fine." Um, and that's where we kind of left off. So
Yes.
we are still making our way over to the ruins of Haitian. And that should be it for we'll see where things go from here.
All right. So let's do this real quick. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Let's see. I'm trying to find somebody real quick. Give me a second. All right.
Okay.
So this is the night following the fight against the the half dragons, the blue dragons that ambushed you when you came out of the Sphinx, out of Leo Khan's convenient parallel dimension. You have struck tents for the night. Everyone's around there. It's a little cold tonight in the desert. Let me get us over there to the actual. There we go. So you're just kind of reflecting on, what's been going on, what you have before you. The fact that Taj died and came back, but
He got better.
wasn't chipper, maybe necessarily. But yeah, this is a time for group reflection and to make sure you're all, focused on the task at hand and ready to get after it.
Taj is just kind of futzing with some of the stuff that Tart has on him. He's putting on the flamethrower attachment as he's just kind of silently keeping to himself. He is deathly quiet. No popping in any more info. No checking how everybody is. He hasn't asked, like, are you guys okay? I like that. He's got cure wounds, but those are he's gonna pump two into himself. As he
Okay.
is recovering. He's off to himself a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And so Johan is like he's looking at the fire and he basically looks around and everything and says, "It looks like, I suspect our enemy is getting a little bit, perhaps a little desperate. Yeah. Those were quite for the formidable foes we compared to what we've faced before."
No kidding. We nearly bit the dust.
Let's see.
Taj did.
I suspect we're going to be. I suspect we're going to be facing. I think we're going to be facing more of them as if we go pursue any further. So,
And that's after we got this power bump. We're still just barely scraping by. Doesn't feel fair, does it?
Well, not particularly, but I would think we need. I'm not very good. He says, "Well, I've never been one to basically one to strategize. Most of the time, I just basically go in and use my basically my strength to do the work. But if anyone has any suggestions on how, we are of where we are going, where we're heading, now would be the good time, basically, what kind of plan of action we should be able to take."
We don't really have enough information. We don't know what's ahead. We don't know what kind of forces we're facing, what kind of traps, if it's ruins or what. It's hard to strategize when we don't really have anything to go on.
Well, let's see. Well, was thinking. Let's see. Well, let's see. Well, um, well, Tajawala. You've been in these lands. I mean, what?
Don't talk to
Do
me.
you know where we? What? Um, have you been in the rounds? You've been in this. Have you been toward near this Hesheman place before?
No.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Very well. Let's see. Are you feeling all right? Are you feeling all? Are you feeling well? I mean, I
Fine.
know it's been. Okay. All right.
Just give him some space. He's been through a lot. We
Right.
all have, really. It just keeps coming. I'm not one to feel sorry for myself, but damn. We better figure this out quick, or I don't know if it's gonna go well for us.
Hmm. And how are you, Pyre? You are a power of the fire of the plains of fire. How are you? Are you all right? You took quite a
Smile up and I'm like, yeah,
pump.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Hmm.
You did really good today, you know? Taj wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I know he hasn't said it, but I'm sure he's grateful. We all are.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just want to help. That's all I was ever trying to do. Is help.
You're doing a pretty good job so far. And you too, Johan, you did well. That trick with the cloud of darkness. I don't know if we would have survived that without it. Although it's a bit double-edged, honestly. We couldn't really support you while you had that thing up.
It is
Still, it's good.
well.
It's a good trick to
It's
have.
well. I wouldn't say trick. It's something that came to me, and then Johan kind of like thinks a little bit, and he like almost like kind of looks in the flames, and then he looks up at the sky and he says, "One moment," and he stands up, and he takes out his sword, and basically flips it out, unsheathes it, and like kind of holds it out, and then what it looks like is the sword almost breaks apart, like in midair, and then reforms around his arm, like it's almost like it looks like it's part of the arm, and then it disappears. And that is basically my stylistic way of saying that is how he has made that his pack weapon for the pack blade feature. So now it's like, so they're doing that. So that's how he's like. So this whole thing takes about, he's doing like it. This all takes about a 10-minute process for him doing it. So like, you're watching him as he's basically standing there doing all this stuff and everything. Like it's. So it's kind of like, so just one of the, just doing that. So by the end of that, the sword is gone. Like you don't see where it is, at all. So
That's a good trick.
and then he stands up a moment, and then he goes and he holds out his arm, and then the sword like reappears around his arm now, like like that, and then it disappears again. He says, "Yes, I think that's another gift that I just received. I didn't had time to use it yet, but I'm not, so I don't need to carry it, interesting. Don't need to carry that around anymore, but I suppose it's I suppose it's nothing, but
It could come in
well,
big.
just,
You never know. We need all the advantages we can get. I can't say I miss being on someone's leash, but I do miss the perks.
Well, I mean, like you said, Morgan Limetown. It can be as you say, a double-edged sword. Not sure exactly what that means, but because
Perks, you would have.
I mean, they don't, not in this part of the world, but they make swords that are bladed on both sides and cut in both directions.
Maybe if you took perks, I wouldn't have had to die for it.
I told you I'm sorry, man. I know I messed up so many times, but we're okay for now. That's what's important. And the next opportunity I have to, I don't know, give us an edge, I'll do everything I can for it. Trust me.
Hmm.
Since it has quieted down somewhat, I think we should. I imagine we should all rest up, um, and I think we could take turns taking the watch for the night as usual. Um, I can, of course, I would be willing to to be the first to volunteer to stay up for the night, to stay up for a little while the rest of you, take your moment, take your rest, because we
Take
still have a
second
long way to
watch.
go.
Take second watch
All right.
after you.
I'll take 3.
Okay.
I'll be the last.
All right.
That settles it then.
So, Johan, since you're going to
Yeah.
do the first watch, give me a perception check as the others go to bed.
Okay, and we'll do that at normal. Let's see. Oh, whoop.
Everything
Well,
seems
that's a
fine. It's
7.
it's a cold night here in the desert. Feels like the wind's picking
Mhm.
up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's cold, and it's a little colder than normal. It's kind of a bitter cold, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
All right. Well, after he takes his watch, he'll go ahead and just jostle Pyre awake and take his rest.
All right. So, Pyre, give me a perception check. All right, 21. So you also notice how bitterly cold it is, and the wind seems to be kicking up. But you also, for a brief instant, you look up at the moon, and you think you see a familiar face there up on the moon. And then just as soon as you see it,
Oh, Will. I was going to vote for. I thought it would be Captain Guthrie.
well, I thought I think Will was there when they bought you,
Yes, they were there when.
or I'm
Mhm.
sorry, when they liberated you.
Yes, when they
We did buy her, but yes, both are correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's a face, yeah, you haven't seen for a while, but then you see her face, and then she kind of smiles and waves, and then she's gone.
I wave up at the moon as well.
All right.
Happy to see you, friend.
All right. Other than that, you don't notice anything unusual. The wind is starting to kick up the sand a lot, and there's a lot of sand, kind of sandblasting the tents.
Not fun, but all good.
All right. What do you do?
I will keep watch.
Well, that's what I'm
And then
saying.
I
Your watch is over. What?
Oh, then I will go and I'll wake up Morgan.
All right. You wake up, Morgan. Morgan, give me a perception check.
Yep. 17.
You also, though, notice that the wind is it's bitterly cold out here, but it's kicking up more often than it usually does at night, and it's blowing sand now across the dunes and kind of sandblasting the tents, sandblasting you. It's not pleasant at all. In fact, dust is accumulating on turret, or not dust, but sand.
I'll try to shove them into our tent, I guess. At least as much as I can.
Give me an athletics check, and you're looking for a DC of 18.
So good at these. No.
Yeah, you're not able to budge him. It's almost like he doesn't want to move for anybody except Taj.
Great. Well, you're Taj's problem then.
All right. So the rest of your watch goes uneventfully. What would you like to do?
Is it like a sandstorm could maybe be coming in with all the wind?
Give me a nature check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. Watch this. Still 17.
Yeah, you think that
Ooh.
there may be a sandstorm quickly approaching.
Yeah. I'll wake the. Is it getting at least close to time to switch shifts?
Yeah, you're coming to the end of your shift.
Yep. He'll wake up Taj. Hey.
What?
Buddy,
What is it?
I think a sandstorm's gonna blow in soon. They don't really have these back in Limetown, if you can imagine. Anything we need to do?
Just
Also, Tart's getting the worst of it out here.
Just close up the tent.
All right. Well, it's also your turn for the watch.
Fine.
All right.
He's just gonna get up and start getting dressed and go out there.
Everyone
Here.
say hi to Barrymore, who's in chat now.
Hi, Barrymore.
Hey, Barrymore.
Howdy.
So,
Hold on.
Taj,
I'll say too before the handoff. I'll say, here, this might help, and he'll take off his goggles at night and loan it to Taj. So, I know you have your own goggles, but you never know.
I'll take him.
Keep an eye out. Could be dangerous. Good night.
All right. So, Taj, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Let's see. Perception. Oh, you'll get ready for this.
So you also notice, how cold it is and how the wind's kicking up more than usual, and the sand's kind of blasting over the camp, and Tart looks half buried. Aside from that, you don't really notice anything different.
Sounds good. Just gonna
The-
keep an eye out. And he's gonna be working on some of his infusions.
The fire is dying a little bit. Not a little bit. It's starting to go out. It's been on, it's been burning all night. So now you're just kind of down to like the warm embers. So your full rest is completed. Everyone gets your spell slots back, your hit points back. But I need
Yay!
I need everyone to make me a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Okay.
I also like to roll for my Wand of Magic Missiles, the recharge. But I'll do the con save
Ooh.
first. 13, yeah. Get back 4 + 1 charges, so 5 charges.
I'm good.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Local power.
All right.
I could do that
So
earlier, but it's fine.
everyone except for Taj has 1 level of exhaustion from the cold
Okay.
and from the stinging sand now that is being blown across the dunes. It's hard to see. And it just, it's kind of like being out in the rain without an umbrella. It's not painful, but it's not pleasant, and it kind of, beats you down after a while.
Okay.
Real quick, one thing. Johan.
Yes.
I'd say that like the armor that you made, that Taj had set up to resist lightning damage and all that such, had kind of like a glow to it. It's no longer glowing anymore.
Ooh. Does that mean it's no longer lightning resistance?
Nope.
Nope.
Taj is the same.
So no lightning resistance on that. Okay. But yeah, so there's no lightning resistance on that. Interesting. Okay. I will go ahead and make the adjustment on that. If I can find where that armor was. I think this was it.
What about the boots
it's-
of elven kind? The boots with the fur.
I can't do multiples, unfortunately.
Ah.
I can only
Yeah.
do one thing at a time.
Gotcha.
I
Or
like
can
new
do
chaotic
one.
evil Cal.
Mm,
Or not Cal, but chaotic evil Taj, pardon me.
Yes.
Right.
He instead has a brass ring that he kind of like has fashioned with his break. That has like 3 dots around it, but he doesn't say anything.
So I would just have regular splint armor, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
regular split armor, no resistance.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. Add that in.
Mhm. So the boots are
Passive
still
aggressive,
there.
Taj.
Oh
All
yeah, very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Eatonville. Just so you know, George, I swapped the resistant armor for a feature for an item called spell refueling ring. It's basically like a warlock's pact weapon that gives it back a spell slot. It gives me a third level spell slot when I use an action. So like if we're in one fight and I use both my third level spells, I have to use an action and I can get a third level slot back.
Not
All
It's
right.
bad.
only up to third level, so yeah,
All right.
it's only probably usable outside of fights.
All right. Very cool. So here's the thing: while you're getting sandblasted and this sandstorm is moving in, it's also kind of hard to navigate around and get your bearings. So I need someone nominate somebody, whoever's got the highest nature skill in the
What do you
group.
mean? Thank God it's not survival.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah, let's say I got -1 survival, but I have +1 nature. So
I had 5.
I have
survival and
+1
-1
survival.
nature.
I have 9.
I have +1.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
wow.
I didn't
Okay.
hear. I didn't hear what everybody else was saying. Mike kind of talked over everybody.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'll roll the nature check.
Oh well, wait a minute. Hold on. I heard
Oh.
somebody had a +5. I just don't know who it was.
I said I thank God it's not a survival check, so because I think some of you guys have a +5 or yada yada, but I have a +9 to my nature check, so I'm gonna do that.
oh yeah, easily the highest.
25.
All right. So, Taj, you are kind of able to figure out roughly which way you need to go. And by the time it's getting close to night, when you would normally, when y'all would normally rest for the evening, you start noticing that the camels don't want to go any further. They seem spooked.
He's gonna take a like a belt or something like that and give his camel a good whack to keep him going.
Give me a DC. Well, let me see. Give
An
me
animal handling check.
give me either an
Or
animal
intimidation.
handling or an acrobatics check, whichever one you want to use, and the
I'll
DC
take acrobatics. It's a
The-
+2.
the DC
I'm
is
sorry.
going to
Are
be
you okay? It's an imaginary camel. I promise.
I'm
It's not
crying.
real.
the DC is
20.
okay. All right. So you are able to stay on top of this camel, but obviously it is very not. It doesn't take.
agreeing.
Yeah, it doesn't take kindly to the punishment you're meeting out, and it it stops moving again. It doesn't pick back up. Like you,
What's wrong with you, stupid fucking camel?
and so the rest of you are hearing this.
What are you
All right.
doing?
He's not going.
Yeah, the other camels look like they don't want to go any further either.
It's a dumb fucking animal. What good
Mm.
reason could it have?
Dumb.
You want to look at that face and say it's smart?
Well, I mean, my camel is like I think is a little bit has a little bit more thought process. Let me ask. I can ask it. Let's ask him what's going on. And so, so Johann will mentally ask his own steed. So what's going on? Why are they? Why are you guys not moving?
Can you guys talk to animals?
You know.
And so your camel, which isn't actually a camel,
Yes.
your camel
Yeah.
tells you that it's only stopped because the others are stopped. It's not, necessarily spooked by the same things that the other camels are spooked about. But he tells you that there is death in the wind.
And so Johann Nas is like, he says, there is death in the wind. That is
Oh,
it.
yeah,
That's something
Fuck
about.
does that
There's
mean?
something in the something is. Well, I would imagine that there's something very dangerous that far ahead that they do not like to, that they would not like to pursue. Camel. I mean, that is how that's how spirits often take in spirits, which is my seed is one. Often speak in metaphors, as far as I know. So that is what it essentially is. So when they say there's death in the wind, it may not be literal. It may not be a literal death. It may be just saying that there's trouble ahead, and
All
that
right. So either
they
someone
just don't want
farted
to
up ahead, or there's maybe undead or something like that. Either way, let's get ready.
Probably so. I mean, yeah,
It
yes.
makes me feel like there might be undead agreeing to that. We
All
should get
right.
off them and
Yeah, let's scout ahead a little bit on
or
foot.
Get ready.
What a waste.
Give me just a minute. Gotta move some things around. All right. So, and this is just the order I put you guys down on. Were you like trying to get your camels to move ahead, or were you guys gonna like go out, in front of the camels and investigate, or what did y'all want to do?
The second one.
Get off the candle and go ahead and investigate and try
Yep.
to convince
Scout
them
ahead a
Yeah.
little
to join us.
All right.
Remove the obstacle.
All right. Johan, do you want to have that thing where like your camel like leads the other ones off to a safe distance or whatever?
Yes, and after he does that, and seeing that what they're saying that there is something nervous, he's going to use one of his his uses of divine sense to see if there's anything
Other?
about like if there's
Just so you
any
know, that's only
presence of
sight.
anything. Oh, it's only sight.
That's not
Oh,
behind
okay.
soul
Well,
cover.
he's gonna right, but he's gonna that's fine. But he's gonna basically but he's just he's just getting that ready just in case because
Yeah, 60 feet's a pretty good range.
So Johan,
yeah.
you do start noticing
Mhm.
the presence of undead, but
Mm-hmm.
it's in a shifting pattern. It's coming at you from all directions. Like it's here, it's there, it's here, it's there.
Oh.
It seems to be moving as the wind swirls.
Okay. At that point, when he's already sensing this, he goes ahead and summons his sword, as I think it's a bonus action to do so. So he just goes ahead and summons it, gets it at the ready here, and just like he says, and he tells the others, he says, "There is something here, but I can't really tell exactly where. But it's definitely But just keep everyone be ready because I have a feeling it's going to come up. It's going to come at us, at any moment."
Okay, did you mention that it's undead?
Oh yeah. Oh, well, it is.
Otherwise,
I should also
Kelsey's bringing
warn
filthy
you.
meta into our game.
Yeah. Another. I should
Well,
also.
she might have picked another thing. She could have picked aberration.
I should.
But it also, death
I
on
should
the
also
wind,
mention that.
like,
Yeah. I should also mention the camel. The camel was when I mentioned that there's death on the wind. It is probably literal because it is undead. So
All
yes,
right.
he wasn't speaking in metaphor
All right,
at that point.
So, Kelsey, what is Pyre doing?
There is
take time.
I'm giving you the chance to explain what that you're casting a spell that you just put up in chat.
He's not casting a spell. It was
no,
by
no,
accident.
I keep on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that part.
And immediately said I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
no,
I'm
check
sorry.
it, bro.
I'm sorry.
I
Okay.
was just trying to open it. I didn't mean to cast it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. All right. So with that, yeah, the wind starts to swirl around you now. With it now, every now and then you feel like you're being sandblasted because sand is being carried as the wind sweeps all around you. And off to your left and off to your right, you start to see the sand coalesce in different areas and start taking shape. And then, Taj, you notice it doing the same thing in front of you.
Great.
As you see undead to the left of you, undead to the right of you. Oh, hang on. Ignore that campfire.
They made camp.
Yeah, they camp, literally.
And
All right.
then another undead that won't be any trouble at all. Or not. I'm sorry, not undead. This one is not registering to you, Johan, but it does look familiar.
Is that the
Usha.
guy that fell from the sky?
Yep.
Yep.
More diamonds. Fantastic.
Yeah, let's say break them open. A loot chest just spawned.
And as
Right.
quickly as they appear, they do move to attack you. So let's go ahead and get some initiative in here.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right.
For once, my bad guys don't necessarily shit the bed in
Oh.
initiative.
Yeah. No, they don't. Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So,
To initiative for some reason.
what is Taj's dexterity?
14.
Okay, roll a 1d10.
7.
Okay, you get to go before the skeletons.
Yay.
All right, Morgan, you're up.
Yep, yeah, Morgan will look around. See you surrounded on all sides. They're like, all right, who's first? How about you? And he'll aim at the skeleton far left.
This guy.
I'll take my bonus action to aim and fire my bow. It's a 24.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 8 force damage. I'd like to sneak attack for an additional 9 damage. And just to see if it's even worth doing, I'm going to go ahead and use a Phantom Strike on... Let's see if the Ushabti's in range. I'll use him. Not too far. So just this guy.
All right.
So we'll see if he takes necrotic damage. Some skeletons don't. 7.
Yeah, this one does seem to take damage from
Oh, good.
from that Phantom
Phantoms.
Strike.
The undead. Undead versus undead action. Well, not really undead, just the spirits.
Hot
I don't really know
undead
the
on
terminology.
undead action. All right.
Yep.
Next up is Taj.
Yep.
Nothing's grouped up yet, so Fireball isn't a good pick, but I think getting everyone into motion is good. I think we're going to start. So the tart has the flamethrower and all that. It's a 15-foot cone. Let me move a little bit, so I don't think we're going to do much. Probably just kind of move it right here next to this thing. And Taj's going to back up. Let other people be in front. And he's going to firebolt the one that Morgan shot at. Where's firebolt? There it is. Bang.
28
Oh,
hits it. 9 fire damage is enough to kill it.
17, but yes. Yay. Got it. Tango down.
Overkill.
That's it. And turn.
All right. Next up is the skeletons. That's going to be 3 shots at Taj
Okay.
as they raise their bows. And as they raise their bows, you guys see that the arrows that they have knocked are swirling with a dark kind of energy.
Uh-oh. 19.
Does that hit you?
I'm going to shield. I feel like I'm
Alright.
gonna need that. So 20 is my AC now.
All right, so we'll do the 2 on the left, or on the right, I'm sorry. 29 hits you, and 14 misses. So the 29,
Mm-hmm.
you get 5 piercing and 1 bludgeoning from sand that sort of swirls around you when the arrow hits you.
Awesome. Now,
All right. Next up is our big friend, who's going to move 5, 10, or no, hang on. Yeah, 15, 20. I don't think Turret has a melee attack, does it?
nope,
Okay.
nope. It's just threatening.
All right. So with that, the Ushabti will raise its giant stone fists and slams down on you, Taj.
All right. AC is currently 20.
That's a hit,
Yep.
and that's a hit.
Good.
17 and 19, so 36 total.
He takes it. He's at 24.
All right. So you guys just saw this Ushabti walk over and do a shit ton of damage to Taj.
Fuck off, you masked bitch.
Next up is Johan.
Okay. I don't know if I have any holy water left or powder silver and iron. Let me take a thing. I think I've got a component pouch of some kind because let's see. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it because I mean I don't think I have any. I don't think I have these components.
What are you trying to do?
I want to see if I can cast like protection from evil and good. Because I do have that as one of my things. I think I do. I think I have the thing. I don't have it listed in my inventory though, or at least I do. You know.
I remember
I
you
don't
got
think so.
some.
Hold on.
I remember you got some, and I don't think you've ever
Yeah.
used it. But
That
is
so,
something that
I
you
do
need
have some
to-
holy water. Okay.
Okay.
I do have some. Okay. Perfect. So what I was going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cast protection from evil and good, and I'm going to go ahead and before I take my shield out to do that, I'm going to go ahead and touch Pyre, so that way she's going to be so that way she gets the protection there, and then so that is a concentration spell too. So good, it's already highlighted. So that's
So
good.
what kind
Yeah,
of
as soon as she takes
creature?
it,
What kind of type of creature are you protecting her from?
I'll see. What is exactly this thing? I would have no idea, right? This big thing here.
Oh, actually, no. I think it protects from all those types listed. I don't think you have to.
It protects from all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aberration, celestials, elements, fae, fiends, and undead. So
All right.
there you
I
go.
thought you had to pick one, but they might
It's
have been an
basically-
updated edition where they just pick them all.
No, he says until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls. The target can't be charmed. If the target is already so, it doesn't specify that you have to pick one that is
I
protected.
thought
Yeah,
you did, but
I
they
thought
might have
that-
changed it.
Yeah, they might have changed it. I thought
It
that
could-
it used to be that way.
Fucking Tasha out there
Okay.
making all the spells ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah. See, creatures of those types have disadvantage.
Yeah.
'cause it
No.
doesn't
No.
say
no
you
yeah.
have
Yeah.
to-
Yeah. No. We know now. We know. We've
Yeah,
realized
okay,
it.
perfect.
You don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
We're siding
okay.
with you. It's fine.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so after that, he's going to go ahead and use a bonus. He's going to use his bonus action. He's going to do his Hexblade's Curse on this big fellow here as bonus action, and so that will go ahead and end his turn.
Okay. All right. Next up, then.
And that should be it.
Okay. Next up in is Pyre.
To cast Beacon of Hope. That's going to take up my whole turn,
Yeah.
but I'm going to get next to Taj and end my turn.
Okay. All right. We are at the start then of round 2. Morgan, you are up.
All right. Well, we need to take We need to take bodies off the board, so we're going to rinse, repeat. I'm going to take aim and go for the next skeleton on the left.
All right.
So lower left, and take aim and force bow. Pew! 23.
23 hits.
7 force damage, sneak attack, 9 more damage. I don't think anyone's in range for me to, yeah, he's too far. It has to be within 30. So I can't Phantom Strike this turn. That'll be it.
All right.
Short and sweet.
I have to update the skeletons because one of them. Oh no! Wait, this guy had no. Okay, I was wrong. This guy did have 13. Because he took 7 points of damage earlier. So
That's true. Yeah, he did from
six-
the Phantom Strike.
Yeah, 16. Pardon me. 16 is enough to kill him.
Oh, nice. Good job, me. Fucking killing it. And by it, I mean the skeletons.
Yeah.
All right, is that in your turn?
Now, on a higher note, yeah. Good job, me. Fucking nice.
All right, Taj, you're up next.
In front of me, so I'm just gonna fix that. That's a 20-foot radius because it's 40 feet as a diameter.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
I'm a fireballer of this.
You've got a fireball template in here.
All right.
This one's, I like the hard edges though. Oh, that one's actually got pretty good edges on it. Never mind.
Go away, purple.
Did you do that as a drawing?
You have to put the
I
trash.
didn't drop it. Oh no, I gotta click it again. Oh, my bad. Thank you. All right, cool.
You should be able to drag that.
All right, I can drag it. Thank you. So put that right there, and let's roll it. Big
All right.
numbers.
So we'll do
Like,
we'll do the Ushabti first. It has advantage.
I'll just tell her die.
So that is a
Oh my god, terrible.
DC.
1, 2, 2.
That-
Oh gosh.
Quick, use your sorcery points to
No.
wait.
All right. So advantage on the deck save. Looking for a 17. No. It takes the full. What is that? 26.
26 fire damage. Thanks to arcane firearm, making it like half reasonable.
All right.
And the Skelly boys gotta make a save as well.
Yeah, theirs is a little more tough. Theirs is save or die. And they do not have advantage. So we'll do top to bottom. Fail. And fail. Alright. So, both of the skeletons go down. Alright.
And bonus action, Tark's gonna roll over here and shoot the flamethrower right at this lady, not hitting anybody else. Almost as much as the fireball without arcane firearm.
So technically, is this a magical attack?
Yes, magic is involved in the wording. I believe.
Alright. Then it gets advantage on this.
Perfect, let's see it.
And also fails. Takes the full 16 points of damage.
Perfect. I just shout, get off me!
Alright.
And, you know what? So if I move, she'd have to chase me, she'd have to get some opportunities back from Tyre and maybe these guys. If I go here,
I know.
hold on, wait. And this, and then I do a line. She could get around, but she'd take opportunities action from everybody. Well, I'll move and run.
Alright, so you're gonna move away
I'll take
from
opportunity, take
the...
opportunity.
Yeah, she will try to hit you as you move away. Brings down her powerful fists. And scores a 16, which I
I
don't
will
think hits
shield
you.
that. That's worth it.
Okay. Alright. Is that in your turn?
Yes, and it's my turn.
Next, as you think you've bought some breathing room, you see this thing look across over the tops of the others. It turns into a column of sand
All right.
and appears right next to you.
Oh. Oh.
Nah.
Oh wait, no,
Workers
that's
don't like to die.
hang on, I have to put it back over here. I think that's enough room. Yeah, that's in line. All right. So, on the one hand, yay, you got away. On the other hand, it followed you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Get off me, you monster!
So your AC is currently 20. It brings its massive stone fists up and brings them down in your direction. 17 misses, 29 hits.
See that number?
You take 18 bludgeoning, so that's another DC. Or are you not concentrating anymore?
Not concentrating on nothing.
Okay.
No, it was fireball.
All right, so you guys watch as Taj takes another pounding. Johan, you're up.
Okay. Johan is going to go up to here. And he is going to first, he's going to take a swing with his sword with advantage now because he's got flanking. And let's see, so that is going to be this one here. So first attack. That's a 27.
27.
I
Yeah,
take it that
that hits.
All right. And that's 10. He is going to bonus action try to see if he can knock this down with a shield. So let me see. At disadvantage on these checks because of exhaustion, right?
No, that's only for skill checks. Although, yeah, technically this is athletics.
Well, this would be a skill check. Yeah.
All
So
right,
that's
yeah,
an 11. So it
disadvantage.
doesn't work.
So the Ushapti
Okay.
will fight back with its +6 strength and matches you at 11.
Oh.
I can't remember
okay.
what happens. I think
All right.
I'm going to give you the credit and say that that you guys went on attack. I can't remember off the top of my head now the way that goes down.
Defense wins. Defense wins on a tie.
Defense wins on a tie. Okay, then it's it's still on its feet.
That sounds good. Totally fair with me. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and do my second attack then. With this at advantage.
27.
Another 27.
Yep.
All right. And that will be another 13 points of slashing damage on top of that.
You hit this thing kind of in the shoulder and across the top of your chest and actually knock off little bits of debris that wind up striking Taj in the face.
Oh, whoops. Oh. All right. Okay, that ends my turn.
All right, next up is Pyre.
I am going to angrily bolt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And with my beacon of hope, I'm going to cast cure wounds at level 4. So that's.
Do we have level 4 level slots?
Yes, I do.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, you guys
Artificers are half casters.
I have 5th level spell
Oh, right,
slots.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm an artificer with basically a spell slots. My bad. You're good. Yep.
Sorry, just let me quickly calculator it.
Yeah. So
Because
beacon of hope.
Because he doesn't get a rolled number. He just gets the max.
Yep.
So
4 times 8. That's 32 plus
38. You get 38 health.
Plus 8 plus 2 from blessing of life.
Yeah, life. So.
And the level of the spell.
Oh, so.
38 plus. So.
Plus 2, then plus 4.
Yes.
So you get 44.
44 hit points. Yay!
4d4 or 44?
44.
Jesus.
Life
That is-
cleric.
I
man.
cast
I cast it at level 4.
All right.
That is very
Dang.
fucking heal, but that's Beacon of Hope for you. That's the best fucking spell in the game.
All right. We're
And Taj will just kind of and just say nothing in response to being basically fully healed.
You're welcome.
all right. Morgan, you're up.
Yeah, Morgan will continue his careful barrage. Yeah, he'll shout out to everyone else that things got it out for Taj. Keep him safe. Watch out. I'll make one attack. Force boat. 24.
24 hits.
Good job. That's 10, and I'll sneak attack. 9. I do not have anything else to attack, so my phantoms just chill. Big
Okay.
chillin'.
All right.
I will end turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Taj, you see more skeletons appear through the sandstorm.
That's just
Great.
rude.
And let's see, what is their initiative going to be? Gotta find their thing again. I foolishly closed it out. There it is. Oh, all right. These guys get 20. That's good, though.
Oh,
'cause
no.
That means that they have to wait until the start of next turn.
All right.
All right. So Taj, you are up.
I'm gonna have a bonus action. I have Tart to line up the flamethrower with. It's a 15-foot cone, so just nail these two.
Time for war crimes.
Yes, bonus action, war crime. AC 17 for 17 fire damage, both of them.
All right. Hang on just a second. Which ones are we talking about? Both of these guys?
Two. These guys.
Oh, the guys over here. All right.
Yes.
So DC 17. We'll go left to right. Normal. Fail and fail. So they both take 17 points of damage from Tart's flamethrower.
Awesome. And then I got nothing at melee. Do I just shatter?
You can shoot it.
Just considering. Give me 1 second. That's a 40-foot radius. How's that look? Oh, no, not for that.
Morgan's gonna get hit.
You're gonna hit Morgan. You're gonna hit Morgan and Johan.
How about that?
He's chaotic evil. He
Morgan.
probably wouldn't care.
Does it just hit Morgan?
Actually, you'd probably be pretty pissed off. He cares about himself. He didn't care about the rest of you guys.
Does it just hit Morgan?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
That's
hits.
yeah.
Yeah, there it just hits Morgan.
Perfect.
Well as the.
let me put this down. Let me put this down proper. Flutter. Spell effects.
It's towards the bottom of spell effects.
Yeah, I got it. So, like that. That hit all these guys plus Morgan.
Plus Morgan.
It
Okay.
really hits Morgan.
Really hits them. All right.
I'm trying to see if there's a way where you can hit. There is a way where you can hit everything except Morgan.
Is that though? Is that hitting that? Are you sure? I'm just making sure. Like I'll do that instead. Like I'll just
I mean
straight from a point.
it's any point that you can see within what 60 feet.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
just
can
like,
center it damn anywhere.
Catching his toe isn't really in the spirits. I just want to be sure. You know, I'll do that. I'll do that instead. I was just ready to take that choice.
I mean, you
No,
have a little
I'll-
wiggle room even.
Yeah,
Morgan's
no,
still
then
outside there.
Then I'll hit just the 3 then.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you can
you
do
want,
that right there.
If you want to be a dick and hit Morgan too, that's up to you. I'm just saying there
I'm
is.
chaotic evil. I'm not chaotic stupid.
I'm just saying there is an alternative
There is an alternative. I'll take the alternative. So fireball.
Coward.
Guys,
All right.
there
So
we go. A little bit better numbers.
Even rolled well.
That wasn't that
Mhm.
good. It's like a 28 on average for an 86.
we'll go left to right, looking for 17, fail, and fail. So that's what 31.
31 fire damage.
They are both dead.
I think the Shabti mask lady has advantage, right?
She does,
One for her.
and she still fails, or it still fails. So taking a further 31 points of damage.
Awesome. And I'm not going to run away since I know how that's going to go, so I'm just going to end turn there.
All right. Next up is our friend, our unique friend, who is going to.
Why don't you just die, you psycho mask bitch?
Jesus. It's going to bring down its massive fists, this time at Johan.
Okay.
21 hits. 25
Yep.
hits. Johan,
Oh yeah.
you
those
take
both.
27 total points of damage. I need 2
Okay.
concentration checks, both of them DC 10.
Okay. Where you got it, and I think I get advantage on these things because of my thing. So let me take that. So 1. So 11. That barely makes it, and then the second one.
All right.
Oh yeah. So they're good, and but it's also 41 points damage.
No, it's 27 points of damage.
27. Okay. All right. All right. That's fine. There we go. Okay.
All right. Next up is Johan.
All right. Well, worked before, so I'll go ahead and hit this lady again. I guess with hopefully hopefully will work this time. Let's go ahead and try it. 22.
22 hits.
All right. That's 13 points.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock her down again. See if that will work. But 18, let's see. So athletics. So that's
All right.
actually 25.
All right. So she
Oh.
is, or it is, knocked prone.
Perfect. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swing down one more time. Let's go with advantage on this. Let's go. See, come on. Let's get a good roll. 21.
21
And
hits.
I will also pump. Okay, and I will also pump in a another basically just to do a first level smite on this.
All right.
And let's see. Now we go ahead and that will be into the 8 radiant.
I like how the damage is sloshing.
Sloshing. It's
Slosh-
like
no,
it looks like it's
Sloshing.
sloshing. Yeah, sloshing.
There's no slosh. It's just
Oh, I just realized.
SLAHS.
Yeah.
Sloshing.
Yeah, I just realized that. I just realized how I just misspelled.
He's
all this
mastered
time,
the
just
drunken
misspelled
blade
it.
technique.
All
Yeah.
right, minus
All right.
28.
Okay, so that's another 13 points of radiant damage on top of it.
All right. Next up.
Okay,
is,
and that ends my turn.
Yes. Next up is Pyre.
I'm going to angrily boop her. Hopefully.
All right. You have advantage on this because she's prone.
Oh,
Another one.
another one. Let me just boop.
19 hits, and we're gonna go with the original damage.
That's fine.
So that's 7 damage. All right. Anything else?
And I will cast Curing wounds for Johann, so that would be 8 plus 6 plus 2, 8.
What are you doing?
So plus 1. I'm casting I'm casting healing word
Oh,
at
okay.
Johann,
I was about to say.
and he gets 17 HP.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. There we go.
And that ends my turn.
All right.
Thank you.
Start of round 4. And it's the skeleton's turn. These 2 skeletons, which look terrible, are going to shoot at Morgan. We'll go left or right. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy. I don't know why it's automatically rolling them. It didn't before.
Oh, wow. In any case.
I'd like to uncanny dodge the second one. So that's 11 for the first one. And the second one, that's 8 plus 6. 14 halved to 7.
All right.
Okay.
I think I've turned that off. I don't think it's supposed to do it again.
All right, they're eager to do something. They just got here and they're like, come on, let us do something before we die.
All right. Next up is Morgan.
That's me. All right. Same as always. No reason to mess with a good thing. I'm going to aim for those skeletons, hopefully take them off the board. I will aim at the far right skeleton first and take bonus action to take aim. 25.
25 hits. Which one are you going for? The one on the left?
One on the right.
One on the right. All right. 10 is enough to kill it.
I would like to sneak attack it anyway, because if I don't sneak attack, I can't use my Phantom Strike.
Okay.
So I'm going to sneak attack again.
Okay.
And I'm also going to Phantom Strike the other one.
All right.
So the other one takes 8 necrotic damage.
That is enough to kill it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yep. Morgan shoots one. A phantom appears next to Morgan and fires a crossbow and hits the other.
All right.
This be the phantom of one of his old guildmates.
It'd be
But yeah,
spooky
I'll
if,
lay one face down card and end my turn.
It'd be spooky if the Phantom of Tasha Wallach came.
That would be weird.
Mhm.
We'll see, maybe.
Mhm.
Depending on how this Ushabti decides to fight.
That's weird.
These, remember, Morgan will also shout out. Remember those things shout out and explode when they die, so back up if you don't want to get hit by it. Talking about the Ushabti.
Well, I got a lot of hit points. Well, I think I'm gonna. How's it looking? Is it like still acting just fine?
Compared to how it was at the beginning of the fight, it looks pretty rough.
Okay. I'm not gonna throw another.
But I'll
What's it made out of?
It looks like it appears to be made out of like polished stone or maybe marble.
Oh, perfect. It's made out of stone. So that means that this is at disadvantage. So I'll use a Shatter, second level slot. Shatter has the feature of, like, if it's against a target that is made of, like, crystal, metal, or stone, creature made of inorganic materials or stone, and has disadvantage on saving throw. So advantage cancels out the disadvantage, so it's at regular. So 15 thunder damage. I'm putting it right here next to Johann.
What is the spell save DC?
DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
All right. It misses. It takes the full. What is it?
Takes the full 15 thunder damage.
15.
15. And then I'm gonna have Tart. I think his movement speed is at 20. 20 feet. I'm just making sure, just because I always feel like I have to forget. I have to remember. Speed cannon, you can use it 50. Okay, so it can't go that far. So it's gonna roll 15 feet. That's it. It can use its fire breath, but I don't know if that'd be that productive at the moment. No. That's it. End turn.
All right. Next up is our friend. Our friend is going to make 2 more attacks on Johann. That's a miss, and that's a miss.
Good.
Next up,
Wearing him down.
it is going to use half its movement to get up. I should have done that at the start of the action. All right, Johann, you're up.
All right, so got this thing right where we want it, and so we're gonna do first attack. Oh, that's a natural 20 on that one. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take that, and so that is 16. We'll go ahead and pump a second level smite on top of that as well, just for good measure, because why not?
Yeah, we've
And
reached the
this would
point
be
where
rolled this.
where Johann just decides I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
and I rolled
explode
this twice,
everything
right?
now.
Yeah, we're gonna do this
yeah,
twice,
you roll
right?
the
Because
you roll the damage twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, another
So 15
30
and
points
15
of
on that.
damage.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. And then we're gonna go and see since since it's knocked down and got up again. We'll just knock him down again, or try to. Disadvantage on this roll, so that's a 12.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Well, it's
Oh,
a
I'm
contested
sorry.
check, right?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, my bad. That is a contested check. Hang on.
Yep.
Yeah, it does not get knocked
Well,
back.
it's a
over.
miss.
It is, yes, it
All
is a
right,
miss.
and then we're gonna go ahead and do one more slash on this thing. Let's go ahead and do this. Then that's 17.
17 does hit it.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There we go. All right, so that's another 16 points of damage on top of that,
All right.
and that will go ahead and end my turn.
All right.
As,
Next
Johann
up
growls in
is
satisfaction.
Pyre.
Get him.
Going to cast
Ah, yes. That spell.
Burning Hands. Only the fire damage, I think. The radiant is for punching.
oh sorry. And I
Alright.
rolled a 1, mother. Mother of pearl.
It's all right. 8 damage.
3 ones, actually.
Jesus Christ!
That's a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone, so you gotta just put it at the right angle. Like,
Yeah. There's enough room in there. That's fine.
there you go.
All right.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
One hands.
Ushabti gets advantage on this. So DC 17 deck save
Oh, Shopty, you gotta make this.
fails and takes the full. What is that?
8.
8.
8 fire damage.
All right. It looks pretty.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
It looks pretty singed. We're at the start now.
Wonderful.
We're at the start now of round 5. Morgan, you're up. Oh wait, hang on. At the start of round 5. More skeletons appear out of the swirling sands. But let's see when they actually get to act. Woo! All right.
Ooh, oh man.
So they're going to get to go before Morgan. So let's see. That's going to be 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 4 attacks at Morgan.
Wow.
We'll
What are we
go-
gonna do these guys.
We'll go left to right and then down. So 25 hits, 23 hits, 19. Does that hit?
Yep.
And then 18.
Yep.
All right, so why? Hang on. Why did it not do the damage? Huh. Okay. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Firing blanks.
So, all 4 hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 5d6 plus 2, or 5d6. Pardon me, plus 10.
Well, I would like to uncanny dodge one of the attacks if I can.
Okay. So we'll do 1d6 plus 2. And then I'm going to roll 1d8 for the additional damage that they do.
Yeah, let's say if you just roll 1, you can just roll the rest of them together.
So.
Yep.
Hang on.
So uncanny dodge that one, and you can roll the rest of it all together.
1d8. All right. So that's a total of
14.
14.
Sorry, so uncanny dodge, so it goes down to 7, and you can just roll the rest of them all at once.
3d6 plus 6 plus 3d8. So that's going to be another 31 points collectively.
Owie.
Dang.
All right, so you guys just see Morgan get peppered by more of these skeletons that come out of the sweeping sandstorm that has overcome you. Morgan, you are up. How you feeling?
I'm alright. Better than these guys, they're all dead.
I need a better
Let's-
answer than that.
Yeah.
Well, you might have
On a scale of 1 to 65, I'm about a 9.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Alright, I hadn't been hit most of the fight, so taking that was suboptimal, but we're still in it. I would have liked to have that not happen, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going on crowd control. I'm gonna use my bonus action aim. I'm gonna wait. I need to target 2 that are in range of each other. All right, only those 2 are in range of each other. So I will start at the top left, fire my force bow at that guy.
It's almost like I was spacing them out on purpose.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
not good enough.
All right, which guy? This guy?
Top
or...
left.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so that does hit him.
That's 11 force damage. I would
All
like
right.
to sneak attack.
All right.
13 more sneak attack damage.
That is
And I would
enough
like
to kill it.
That's 1 down, and I'll Phantom Strike the only one in range, this guy.
All right.
So the Phantom 2. Big 2 there, Snake Eyes.
Double ones.
Lazy. Phantoms of it's union break time, union mandated, so they're just phoning that one in,
All right. Does that
Hate
end
to
your,
see it.
Does that end your turn?
It will end my turn.
Taj, you're up next.
These guys are just gonna keep coming. I think they're gonna keep coming so long as this lady is here. So Tar's gonna go here. He's gonna cone it out. He's gonna shoot his breath at just the mask lady. So flame and thrower.
Hey, thanks for fireballing me, by the way.
I found an angle.
DC
And,
17 deck save. It does get advantage,
Advantage, yes.
but to no avail. So
They could.
8 points of damage.
Yep, and he's gonna try and firebolt. It's at disadvantage due to Johan, due to it being within melee, but advantage due to Johan being there. So it's gonna be at a regular.
Well, I think the advantage from flanking only applies to melee.
I was just thinking that. Okay, well then I'll just do acid splash and just target him.
Yeah, that's fine.
It. So, here we go. DC 17 for DC 17 deck save. She has advantage for 12 acid damage. Feels really
All right.
good for hitting 2 people who are next to each other. I'm able to get that off. Alright.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes! 20 damage done. Keep it going.
All right. This Ushabti turns after getting hit with acid in the back and brings its fists down at you, Tosh.
Great.
30 hits, that's a crit.
Oh.
And then the next one. Damn, I was hoping I could get back-to-back crits.
If only.
Alright, so that's going to be a total of 27 plus 18, 45.
Awesome.
Oh,
Down to
fuck.
5.
Dang.
All right.
Ah!
Next up is
Okay.
Johan.
Well, now I guess it's my turn.
Now,
Hopefully, I'll
John.
get back-to-back crits this time. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. First attack. Oh, 17.
17
Well,
hits.
It still hits. I get. All right. That is another 16 points of slashing damage.
16 points of sloshing.
again-
And tell us how you kill the
Sloshing
Ushabti.
damage.
Tell us how you kill the Ushabti.
Oh, did I kill it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, after seeing this thing, basically pound Tajwal on the ground, he says, and then Johan will yell out in this very unethereal, very voice, like kind of echoes, "Not today," and just like takes it and goes right through the crown of its head, and just kind of just goes right into the point where until the blade kind of stops, like probably where its sternum is a little bit, and just like yank it out and just see if it and then
You
and
do
then
that,
will
and then it stops
just-
moving, and then it falls down,
yeah.
and you see it crumble now into pieces, and 6 more of those diamonds, those tainted diamonds, spill out of its
Mhm.
chest.
Damn.
All right.
Last
Yep.
one had like 10.
And as it dies,
And-
you see the skeletons
Yeah.
disappear into the sands. They turn back into
Nice.
sand themselves. And then
Mm-hmm.
the sandstorm around you
Yep.
guys intensifies. And you see
Mm-hmm.
a giant face manifest inside the sandstorm that looks
Mhm.
like Hassan Kazi.
Oh.
It screams a massive ground-shaking roar at you. I need everyone to make DC 20 Constitution saving throws.
Oof.
Good grief. Okay. All right. Fortunately, everyone is within my aura here, so
I don't think so. It's only 10 feet. I think it's just me. They're just out of range.
no, because I got Taj and Empire, right? No,
We're
never mind.
We're not close enough.
No,
You needed
15.
No. Okay.
it. So Morgan, you got it. You succeeded.
I did,
So
yeah.
fire
Thanks to Johan.
So, Morgan and Johan, you're only going to take half damage from this.
Taj
Ta-
also succeeded.
yeah, Taj succeeded. Taj, you're only going to take half damage.
Only
and,
fire.
Oh yeah, Pyre's going to take the full amount of damage. This is going to be 8d8. That's going to be a total. So those of you who are taking full damage, you take 38 thunder damage. Those of you who are taking half damage, you only take 19 damage.
Morgan's down.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Morgan and Taj are both down and dying.
You did 38.
Huh?
You're 24, right?
Yeah,
So you're taking 38 damage?
I did take 38 damage.
Oh, you were at full. Oh, you haven't been touched yet. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
I first have to roll a Constitution.
To see if you hold on to your things. That is a 19 con save.
No,
Okay, so it's just regular heals. That's fine.
regular heals. Wonderful. That's fine.
Oh, do I have to? I should also roll a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, you
for my
took
thing?
19, so half of that would be
10.
9. Oh no, that's right, 10. It's got a minimum.
10.
No,
of
but
10.
10.
But for the spell that I was concentrating on, would I still have to roll it again?
Yeah, you took damage. That's what I'm saying.
For that.
You need to. You were concentrating on it. You
Okay.
took damage. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you're-
So 24. So
Yeah.
it's the spell. Spell is still up. Interestingly enough, since I killed that big thing, because of my Hexblade's curse, I actually gained back hit points for that. because I killed it. So it's going to be 3 plus my
takes
my
23.
charisma rod.
Get the fuck up.
What's that?
Nice. You'll heal.
Okay. So I gain, looks like my work level is 3 plus 4, so I get 7 hit points back, which is
Better
having
than nothing.
killed my thing. It's better than nothing, right? Yep.
All right.
And
And
So
then you take 23. Then everyone takes 23 healing.
okay.
Taj and Morgan, you were still on the ground. But yeah, you get the healing. You're conscious again. You feel like shit, but you're conscious again. All right.
And I offer my hand to Taj.
Johan, you cannot go over your maximum. All right,
But you can
so
try.
I know. I just changed it.
we are
Yep.
out of combat now.
Ta's gonna slap her hand away and just get up. Says, "I'm fine. Fine."
Ah, fucking ears are ringing. Holy shit.
Taj, next time should I just not heal you? Should I let you die?
He just scowls at her and says, "Oh, it seemed to you then?"
No. You always want to do what's right, what you want. I'm now getting the vibes that you didn't want me to heal you. What do you want me to do next time?
Just forget it.
That is not an answer, Taj.
He's not answering.
And I'm following. I need an answer. Give me an answer so I can treat you with the respect you wish.
Hey, just lay off him, alright? We're all hot after a fight. Just relax.
I demand to know an answer before our next fight. And I'll turn and walk away.
All right.
Yeah.
And with
Meanwhile,
that,
Johan will pick up one of the. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Johan was going to pick up one of the diamonds to take a look at to see if it's like the same as before, if it's like or if it's something there's noticeably anything different about it. Because
It's the
you know,
exact same thing
just
you
a-
guys found with the last time you fought one of these things.
Okay. And he'll mumble at it, and then just he'll probably just he'll probably pick him up because probably Morgan will need him, because he likes that sort of thing. So he'll pick him up and just gather him up and hand him over to Morgan. So.
All right, Morgan, you have 4 of those diamonds. They're the exact same as before. Nothing different about them. They're tainted with the souls of something that's probably really cranky.
Well, they shouldn't have got dead if they didn't want to be trapped in a diamond. Rookie mistake. But yeah, Morgan will, similar to the ones we had before. Might come in handy. You never know. That was 4 of them, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, Morgan will look a little disappointed. Be like, man, last one had way more. Oh well. Guess we should be lucky we managed to beat it at all.
Alex, I just saw your message.
Perfect. Yes,
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah,
If-
no, you're all good.
If you'd like to describe that, you can.
Yeah, perfect. So, after the fight and after kind of going down, he kind of takes a step back. Is the sand still going?
The sand has subsided now. As soon as it looked like Hassan Kazi's giant sand head screamed, the storm dissipated. It's just regular
Okay,
wind
sounds
now.
good. Taj will kind of yank off his goggles, put it down on his neck, and kind of lift the hood up and start kind of rubbing his eyes, just kind of grunting in silence after he was brought back from unconsciousness and near death. And you guys see that his around his eyes are all kind of black and veiny and all that such as he's just rubbing it and ignoring it.
What's happened to your eyes?
What?
Your face is black. It's rough.
Yeah, you don't look so hot, mate.
Black.
He'll just kind of turn his goggles a little bit and kind of try and look at the reflections and just waves off and says, "It's nothing."
When he does that and seeing the condition of his eyes, can Johan kind of get an inkling, maybe is there something more to what the Taj is saying than he's letting on a little bit?
An insight check or whatever.
You can give me an insight check, or you can give me a
Medicine.
give me a religion check.
I'll go with insight. It's still going to be a disadvantage because it is, even though it is a skill check, but I'll
Exhaustion.
give it a shot.
Yeah, it'll be a disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh,
not
that's a
gonna be-
9. Ooh.
Yeah,
Dang it.
seems legit. I mean, yeah, it looks like he's
Can I
effective.
also?
Yeah, let me finish explaining to Johan first. Yeah, seems legit. Maybe he's just cranky, after everything that's happened to him the last days. Go ahead, Pyre.
Disadvantage because of
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Exhaustion.
we're all exhausted.
Sorry. Yep. Give me
Roll
a
again
second.
though. I mean, if you rolled really good. You
No, I
roll
didn't.
really good.
Yeah, same thing.
Dang it.
Just maybe it seems like Taj's just been through a lot the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I think that is.
You stop.
I think
I practice my evil laughter all the time, explicitly for moments such
Mhm.
as this.
I know you practice it in front of me.
That one was good.
I
You gotta
think
get it from the diaphragm.
That was good. I like that.
I think that's a good place to stop for tonight.
Exciting.
All
Mhm.
right. Hope everybody had a good time. Hopefully, Junie can be with us next time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You can meet the
yeah.
new Taj.
You're
Well,
strong.
Yes. Be
Yeah, the
surprised.
start of
hey, what
Taj's
happened to you,
villain
Taj?
arc.
yes.
Yes.
All
You'd
right.
be like, wow, Morgan's been a bad influence on you guys.
Thanks to everybody who watched us tonight in chat, and those of you who are going to watch this on YouTube. We appreciate you. And
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. Say goodbye to chat. Say goodbye to YouTube.
Adios, chat.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.
See you next time.